Hey there tubers, Redneck Brian here. This video is going to be a quick video for Mr. Redneck Josh. He is probably buying the go-kart lawnmower. So this may be one of the very last videos ever of the go-kart lawnmower on this channel, if he does buy it. So he's interested in getting it shipped to his house. So don't mind the wind noise. I'll try to, hopefully you can hear me good. He needs to know all the measurements on it, so that's why I'm out here. I'm gonna come out here, quickly measure it. But I just want to let you know, I'm gonna take the steering wheel off. It's just a bolt at the base of the steering column. I'm also gonna take the seat off and just flip it over. I'll take the battery box off, and that reserve tank will come off as well. It's not included, so. But it does have the plastic tank back in there, and I can fit into it as it sits right here, and imagine you're smaller than I am, so yeah. And it weighs, I told you to wait in an email last night, but I'm just going to say it again for the sake of this video. I imagine it's about 250 pounds with that motor. That's just my guess. It could be less. I don't have a scale, so maybe it's between 200 and 250. That motor is probably about a good 75 to 100 pounds of weight right there, and then the entire frame is probably a good 80 to 100. So it's right around 200. But yeah, so imagine if you'd say 200 for the shipping, it probably hit right around 200. So also for shipping, I may take off the back two tires so it's less width, because you can save money on less width. I'll just put the tires, I'll pack everything all into this area right here with the steering column, the seat, and the back two tires. Leave the front tires on it, and I'll include the battery box. So without further ado, I'm gonna do the first measurement off the back with the tires on. And then actually, I don't know if I should take the tires off to ship it or not, so that's the thing. Also, this lever right here, I'll take it off. It's the shifting lever. I'll take it off for the shipping as well. And I did show this in previous videos. It does have a little bit of play in it, but it's extremely easy to fix. I just never got around to fixing any of this. Also, I know for a fact for shipping, you cannot have no gas or oil in it, so I will drain all the gas and the oil out of the machine before it's shipped. And stuff like that. Obviously I'm not going to drain, the transmission has grease in it, I know that, so it's really muddy out here, so I gotta watch where I step. We had a major frost last night, as you can see. That was all snow just the other day, so yeah, basically if these tires, that's basically where the axle is. So if you took off these tires, you'd save almost 8 inches. Heck, 8 to 12 inches of width, and that's cheaper obviously. So if I do take off the tires, what I'll do is I'll get a skid, and I'll mount this to a skid, leave the front tires on obviously, and I'll just mount it to a skid. And then I don't know how it works to ship stuff like that. If they shrink wrap it, I have no idea. If you could find some information like that out for me, it'd be greatly appreciated, because I imagine they'd want it shrink wrapped. I might be able to get some shrink wrap from my stepdad's work, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's get okay. The full width measurement is, it's going to go a little bit into the tire, because that's right where the axle spacer is. So I'm going to set the camera right here. The width is approximately, let's say, 26 inches. The width is approximately 26 inches. Let me just measure the front. See what it's showing up as. Say 28 inches, because the front end is 28 inches wide, so it's 28 inches. I know the axles will come within the front tires. So 28 inches on the width. The height will hopefully only be to this bar if I can get everything down in there. If I can get everything packed all in under that bar, which I should be able to do. So I'm just going to measure from that bar down. And obviously, with bigger tires on this thing sits high in the back end. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go all the way to the ground. I'm actually going to take my measurement off the mower, a little bit lower than the mower deck, up to that bar, to roughly to that bar, because those are obviously not the original tires. Those tires are quite large. And just for shits and giggles, you may want to get those hubs re-welded. So I only MIG welded them at 30 amps. So they're good. They're holding up, but it's just your choice. Okay, I'm going to do the next measurement. Actually, take it right off the front tire. .22 inches. Let me see what this is saying back here. Yep. The height would be approximately 22 inches. That's with the back tires off. It's obviously higher with the back tires on, but if I can save you money by taking the back tires off, I will do that because I'm a nice guy. So now let me do the length. The length is approximately 6 feet, but I'm not 100% sure what that is in inches. I imagine you want it in inches. So also, the only thing with this, I gotta go right to the tip of that valve cover. As you can see, the overhead valve, it sticks out just a little bit more of that little bugger right there. And if you want, I can leave the fart can on. Just let me know, because I do have a use for that muffler if you don't want that fart can. So the full length is 66 inches. That's with the right from the tip of the valve cover all the way up to the front end is 66 inches. So hopefully that helps you out. I'm going to make a suggestion. This is not going anywhere. If you can make arrangements to come and pick it up, or if you know someone that's coming to this area, I know you're in the US, it'd probably save you quite a bit of money. You'd probably charge for gas to get here and back probably about $200, $150, and it's probably a day trip. Drive here, probably about 4 hours here, 4 hours back. So it's just your choice. If you can make arrangements, I recommend it. So that's pretty much it. This thing the frame is in really good shape on this. There's no breaks, there's no cracks in any of the welds. This thing was actually manufactured in Canada. I don't think any of these have ever left left Canada. I don't think they were even distributed to the U.S. I don't know. I only know that these were sold in Canadian Tire stores here in Canada. So I don't even know if any of them were sent to the U.S. So this may be one of the first ones that ever went to the U.S. So, and if I can locate the key to it, I will. But you can actually use a GM key. I got one in my pocket here. Grab it out. It's actually the key to my mom's car. It's a Pontiac Sunfire GM key. It will go in and turn. But if the original owner that still has the key and he's lost the original key to it, so I've never had the original key to it. So, but if he can locate it, I will mail it to you at my cost. So since I can't locate the key, I'll mail it to you. And that's pretty much it. So like I said before, I will take the tires off, probably sit them right where the seat is, and then sit the seat in there upside down, put one tire right there and one tire forward more. Obviously it cannot exceed that top bar because of the measurements, and that's pretty much it. So I imagine freight shipping would be the cheapest, like a UPS freight or even some other freight company, FedEx freight, stuff like that would probably be the cheapest to do this. My guessing it's probably about 250 bucks, 250 plus, because it's not really that big. It's not really that heavy. It's just awkward size, because it's a weird size. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helps you out, and talk to you guys all later. Keep it redneck, and please subscribe and comment. Bye for now. Oh, also, Josh, my name is Brian, not Brian. So just letting you know. No hard feelings, buddy. Bye. Oh, also, one more thing. The engine that you have on your snapper is the original type of engine that came on this. So if you want to put that type of engine on here, it will work. Or if you want me to yank this engine off, I can if you want me to. I can leave the engine or I can remove the engine. It's your choice. It's fully up to you. It doesn't bother me. Anything I can do to help you out to get this thing shipped to you, I'm willing to do. Because obviously it's just sitting here. I'm not going to use it. I don't have plans for it for quite a while, so I'd rather sell it to somebody that's going to use it and fix it up and drive it. So, bye for now.